Morning class, how you all doing? Well, yesterday we sketched one period of the basic sine function, y equals sine of x, and today we're going to sketch one period of a transform sine function. And here's a general form, and here's the one we're going to graph today. So first we list 5 important things: the acronym, and the amplitude, and the period, and the horizontal, and the vertical shift. And they must be listed in that exact order. Well, the acronym is AMIMME, illustrated by me yesterday, proudly named by me. The amplitude is the absolute value of A, the absolute value 2 is 2, and the period is found by taking 2 pi, which is the fundamental period of the sine curve, and dividing it by the absolute value of b, so 2 pi divided by 1/3 is 6 pi. And the horizontal shift is denoted by c, and it's obvious it's 2 pi over 5, and since it's positive, it's a shift to the right. And d is a vertical shift, and that's 5, and since it's positive, then it's up. So now we're going to draw the axes. Don't forget to label the axes and put arrows on the lines because axes are lines. Okay, now we're going to work in the reverse order. So the vertical shift is 5 up. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to put a 5. Well, in essence, what we just did is we moved the x-axis from y equals sine x, 5 up. We're going to draw a broken line to distinguish it from the x-axis. And now, done. Now the horizontal shift is 2 pi over 5, so we're going to just go a little bit, 2 pi over 5, just some arbitrary place, not too much. And there's 2 pi over 5. What we just did was basically move the origin. We moved the left part of soon-to-be shown frame. Okay, done. Now, the period. The period is the length of the frame. It's the amount of arc length you need to create one period of the graph. So I'm just going to pick an arbitrary point, and I'm going to, now students typically want to write 6 pi there. Now, it would be 6 pi if you started at the origin, because from here to here is 6 pi. Because you're starting at 2 pi over 5, and you're adding 6 pi, you have to change 6 pi to 30 pi over 5, and then add it to the 2 pi over 5, and there is the end of the frame. Done. Now the amplitude's 2. That is how much you're going to go up and down from the middle of the frame to get the top and the bottom. So I go 2 up and I go 2 down. Okay. Now we're ready to split the middles. Split the middles is going to create the 5 key points. So to get the middle of this point and this point, we just take the average, you add them up and divide by 2. 2 plus 32 is 34. Half of 34 is 17. You get 17 pi over 5. We're going to split the middle here. 2 plus 17 is 19, and half of 19 pi over 5 is 19 pi over 10. And 17 plus 49 pi over 5, and half of 49 pi over 5 is 49 pi over 10. And now we're going to draw the frame. So we're going to draw the frame from 2 pi over 5 to 32 pi over 5. We're going to start at 7, go to 3. You'll have straight edges for the test. And if this is done fairly accurately, the broken line should be right smack in the middle. And there we go. Now we're going to use the acronym to plot the points. So I stands for intercept. So at the first key point, we're going to put an intercept. Now that's not really an x-intercept, but it was an x-intercept with y equals sine x. So that's an x-intercept that's been transformed. Now the next key point, we're going to put the max, and the max will be the top of the frame. And then another intercept at the next key point. And then lowercase m is the minimum, which will be the bottom of the frame. And then I is another intercept. And then we're going to use these 5 key points to carefully and smoothly create the sine curve. Done. Beautiful. 20 points for me.